Hi! Welcome back to another video. Let's go back to past me to see how we did this. I'm a secretary. I'm gonna sleep with all of your husbands. I will though. That isn't a threat. That's a promise. Oh, what up? There we go. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll be doing something a little bit different, as you could probably tell. She's got blue eyes today. Yeah, I didn't do them on camera because I literally spent an hour trying to get them on my face, and now they're on. Why not do a makeup tutorial with the contacts on? And who else stunning wears contacts? The one and only, my fellow sister, Plastique Tiara. Way! Yeah, no, she's also like Viet as well, so like Viet sister, yeah. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go because I've only been doing my face and makeup for so long. I thought, why not just do some of my sisters? So today I'm gonna do a start to finish from this. Obviously I put my lenses in already. And ending up hopefully looking a little bit like Plastique. If not, I'll just look like a fat sister. So I'm gonna go shave and then I'll be right back. Hey, now shaved, everything's ready to go, trying to put some makeup on. Right, let's do this. But yeah, the lenses are cute, right? Honestly, the last time I wore contact lenses was Halloween. And I tried to take them off and I realised I was pulling my actual lenses for about 5 minutes, which was not ideal, but this time I got little tweezers so I can fix it. Time to do foundation. I'm literally just looking at a picture across the Plastique. She's actually, the image, I'll put the image up here, she's looking down on me, as if to say, you can try and be as pretty as I, but you will not succeed. Which is true. I'm also like 10 stone heavier than her as well. Anyway, right, let's give this a go though. So she has quite like a blown out, it's not very, it's a real like rounded face, which is good because I already have a round face. But it's all quite light, so I'm not gonna go in with my darkest. So I think I'll go in the standard highlight at the minute. She has really tiny brows, so I'm gonna see if I can try and get away with it with mine at the minute. I hope it looks good, because that'll be so upsetting. She's got quite like a rounded brow, so I'm gonna go. But it is super thin, so I think that's alright. Let's give that a go. Yeah, that's cool. If at any point I'm looking at the camera and it doesn't look like my eyes are looking the right way, it's because the lenses have moved. Like this eye's going this way at the minute. You can tell. Swing it down in the middle. Are they sisters? Hopefully. Yeah, Plastique is honestly so pretty. And the fact that she was not actually the first Viet to my knowledge, because I didn't realise that Kimura was Viet as well. Yeah, but Plastique was the first Viet to my knowledge that was on the show, and I was just like, yes! And the thing is, I've been following her on Instagram for so long before she was on the show, and I was such a huge fan, so I was like, so happy when she was on. Like, I think my makeup used to be a lot harsher until Plastique was on, and I think I like took a few tips from her face, so it's all quite similar. Because if you look back on my Instagram, I have deleted a few of the pictures, but my face used to be so much harsher, and now it's quite like, I try to make it more natural and more feminine looking. So hopefully I managed to do that. But anyway, that's all kind of stemmed from her face. So let's see if I can do this justice today. You may notice I have a little spot on my nose. Don't worry, I'm going to cover it with makeup. Yeah, that little bugger appeared this morning and I was just like, unacceptable. Stop it, get out. I'll leave my face immediately. The last time I put contact lenses in was Halloween, but instead of putting my lenses on and then doing my makeup after like I've done now, I decided to do a full skeleton face and then put white contact lenses on after. And you'll find that after a little while, all of the makeup under my eyes had run because I was crying. But I'm currently living my like K-pop fantasy with these light eyes. Oh my god. I literally have a timer on my phone as well to let me know how long I can have these lenses on for. Because I was like, 4 hours if it's the first time, you can go up to 8. And they were like, they last a year, but I'm like, I spoke to my optician and he was like, even though they say a year, have them after a month, throw them away after a month. And I'm like, okay. Because I really don't want to go blind. Okay, so let's see. On Plastique's face, she's got quite a lot of cheekbone. She's Asian, I like that. So I'm going to go in and give myself quite a lot of cheekbone. Let's see how that goes. The thing about Plastique is, she's stunning in drag, and she's also stunning out of drag. Like, out of drag, she looks like a member of BTS. and in drag she looks like a member of Blackpink. I look like a fisherman, and then in drag I look like a fisherman's wife. Beauty, but thicker. Quite a lot of that bit. Okay, let's do that bit as well. And she goes down here. That's where it goes down to on her face. She's got like a natural forehead, so let's do a natural forehead. Upper lip, tiny little chin, and her actual jawline. So I can't do that, so I have to fake it. So I'm gonna do that. Cool. Okay, let's blend this out. Being careful not to touch my eyes, really. Don't want to like aggravate the lenses and get any foundation on them because I really don't want to go blind. My eyes are like red raw, like, what's going on? Get it out of my eyes! Quite a low chin here. I draw a new jawbone quite high, so I have like quite a small, like, Jesy from Little Mix kind of face. Whereas this is quite a low one, quite natural to where actual jawline is. Speaking of which, my natural eyebrows are a bit too long, so I need to just trim. There we go. So I don't want to get rid of my eyebrows completely, but I will trim them down so they're pretty much not even there anymore. Guess what, guys? Drag comes first. And now let's go in with a darker colour for the rest of the face, I guess. Cut this jawbone quite high. So far, it's pretty much a similar foundation to my face, but everything's a little longer. Do a little bit on the forehead. And I want to do her nose. I think her nose is a little bit larger than mine, so I'm just going to do the two lines down the sides. She has no like white highlight around her eyebrow, which I guess makes it look much more natural. She only has a very slight highlight underneath, and where it comes in at the furrow of the brow, so kind of like here. So it's lighter here and here. And lighter here and here, but the rest of it's like dark and the same colour as the rest of her face. But yeah, she was my like one to watch. When she was eliminated on a season, I kind of stopped watching. I do that a lot of the time when like my favourites and stuff in the season go, I'll watch the end, you know, see what happens, but I'm not as invested as I am at the beginning. I guess that's a good thing for my season, because Baku was there all the way till the end, so I watched the whole thing. Ha. Love you. Oh my god, I had the weirdest dream last night. Like actually, I had a dream that it was quarantine like it is now, and all of us, all the Drag Race girls, it was like DragCon, but we were in like Birmingham, and we were all, instead of like, it was a DragCon, but they paid for our accommodation, and we were all just stuck in this house, and the whole time we were in the house we were just like collabing and doing each other's like YouTube stuff, and I was like, my actual house sitting down the road, I got my camera with me, because I had carried my laptop bag, I was like, I got my camera with me, I can just bring my lights and we can just film YouTube content. And then I woke up. Yeah, really weird and quite normal dream. So hopefully when this is all done, you'll see a little more collabs across all of our channels, so keep an eye out for that. So Plastique, I'm just looking at the picture now. She's got like quite a high highlight here, and it cuts quite dark with quite like a grey shade, and I've got like a grey tone contour, so I'm going to do that now, and then go underneath the jawline and try and angle it out a little more, because I am a lot fatter than her. So going in with like the grey contoury, quite dark grey contour shade underneath the cheekbone, and forwards on this side as well. Cool, just do a little bit under the nose here. And now I'm going to blend this out. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get to meet her at DragCon either, which is a real shame. But at DragCon I did get to meet Jiggly, which was really cute. And literally the first thing we said when in the changing room, she was like, "You don't look like me." And I was like, yeah, I know. She's an absolute dream. I met Kimchi as well. She was so cool. She was a little bit like my uncle, which is weird. I believe Kim is Korean. It's weird because my heritage is very strange. Like, I was always told that I was Chinese, and then like the more I talk to my mum and dad, and the more like they talk about them growing up and stuff, I'm like, oh, wait, am I like Chinese as well, or Viet? Chinese and Viet? And then I see people who are half Viet and half something else, and they tend to look like me and my family, which is weird because, for example, Rockem looks like my little brother, like actually looks like my little brother. Plastique looks like my little brother when he was thin. Yeah, it's like somewhat like Kimchi looks a little bit my uncle, and you'll find that like a lot of like genetic faces and stuff look quite similar in my family, so I don't know why. We must have some sort of like travelling Asian thing. So when people ask me what heritage I am, it depends on which one pops into my head first, basically. But I think officially it's 3/4 Chinese and 1/4 Viet. If you're one of my family members and know exactly what our ratios are, please leave a comment down below. Okay, so that's my foundation done. Yeah, I really should do this foundation on my face because I feel like when I move everything up, it's quite obvious that I've done that. Whereas if I'd like just go with my like, long face, I reckon it looks a little better. I think anyway, I say that now, but I may hate it soon. Pluck some of this eyebrow. I will look pretty and I will look like plastic. If I don't look like plastic, I'll either look like a thinner version of what I normally look like, which is also fine. She's cute though at the minute, I quite like it. Next up, Plastique tends to do a neutral brown eye. I have not done a neutral brown smoky eye for... I don't do a neutral brown smoky eye, so let's see if I can do this. But you know what, first of all, I'm gonna colour in the brow. She's just a beautiful neutral woman. Oh, that hurts so bad. Oh my god. Because obviously we've been in quarantine and stuff, I've been doing like home workouts and I thought, oh, let's just do this one home workout, it'll be really easy. But it wasn't. It was like, do thighs. Now do more thighs. Now do more thighs. And now my thighs are on fire. But I'm gonna look super cute by the end of this quarantine. Current arch brow ends near to where her wing comes up. So I think that's okay, I'll keep it like that. Brows are not sisters, brows aren't twins, brows are not even close friends, brows are two girls that happen to be in the same school at the same time. Colour her in. Again, people are always like, where did you learn to do your brows like this? And I picked up this method off Candy Muse. It's honestly one of the most stunning queens I've ever seen in my life. Saw her at DragCon, couldn't go talk to her because I was too embarrassed. And like I was fangirling too hard. So anyway, Candy, if you're watching this, I love you. Thanks for the brows. So yeah, I think this is a reasonable shape for Plastique's brow. What I realised is Plastique basically looks like a Disney character. So hopefully I'll look like a Disney character after this. I'm quite liking it at the minute though. Like everything's like more refined than I would normally do it. Is everything's like everything's higher and like more angular. Now it's time to do the neutral brown smoky eye, which I'm not going to be very good at, I'll tell you that now. Yeah, you just start light and you get darker and darker and darker, right? I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. So I'm going to go in with the XL Carnival Pro palette. If you saw my last video, you'll see it's the sickest palette in the world. So I'm going to start with this colour called Basic on there. And Plastique goes quite high. Like, I'd say she goes like here. So I'm going to go a little bit darker, get that crease defined. So I'm going to go with this brush here with the darker brown. And this time, I'm going to use the colour Hall on there. But I'm bearing in mind to kind of keep that crease line quite high. What I'll do is I'll go in with another brush, what I had before, and just blend the two together. I feel my eyes aren't as big. I think they're quite small. Or because I haven't gotten rid of my eyebrow, because I guess I could go even higher. But I don't have any spirit mastic, so I can't do that. I'll have to find some Pritt stick or something for next time. For the colour before, I'm just going to blend that out. Look at the bottom lid. And then blend the end of that out. At the minute, it looks very dark and very messy. So I'm going to cut this out with a white and then go back in with like a neutral shade. Actually, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the Perfect Prime by bPerfect and go in for the crease with that. But this time, I'm going to apply it with a brush, which should make it easier for me. You can still use the applicator if you want, but I think brush gives me more control. There's a tiny little dot of highlight in the corner of her eye, but I'll do that. Just like that. The neutral colour on the lid, I'm going to do like a subtle shimmer or something. Just all over that primer. And then a little bit in the corner. Quite a lot in the corner. Oops. And I'm just going to go along the crease and into the eye a bit. And just round everything off. So I'm going to do the other eye and then come back. I'll give you 2 secs. Cool, I think that's the curve and everything that I'm looking for, so I'm feeling really pretty. But this is like I said, this is really similar to the face that I do now, but like this is just like refined. Because it's this Disney-esque kind of like eye on the side here, which I'm going for. Right, so I'm gonna, I guess, do highlight, and then the highlight's the areas that I need to, so like, just to like reshape my face a bit. And luckily, I get to do that with the Mitchell Sub-Zero palette. Just to make that corner pop. Honestly, there's no such thing as too much highlighter. So I'm gonna highlight underneath my brow as well, just to take away some of that colour that I put in earlier. There you go, to kind of like separate the eyeshadow from the eyebrow. Let's do on the other side. The eyebrow. I've already got the highlights in here. Let's go real sharp though with the blue. Yes, bitch. General highlight in that area. Because she goes literally all the way down then up. So she'll go, it's all one band kind of thing. And then it peaks out here. Because my natural cheekbone stops here, so I think hers goes down to about here. She's got a huge cheekbone. I don't have one of those. Mine is really pretty and tiny and small. But still looks cute there. Let's do the other side of the face. Definitely on the end of her lip. Some natural highlight up here for her non-sweaty head. Mine naturally sweats there, so it's fine. And then obviously just in the centre here. Tiny bit on her chin. And I think just on the one contouring on the other side of the face. Forward and downwards. A little bit of that up there. And cards out her jawline. A little bit on the cheeks. That's it. And then inside. Blend it out a bit more on the apples. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. You can tell because it's like a Okay, let's glue a lash on. Actually, no, I'll do a lip. So she overdraws, but not like up and down. She like sideways overdraws. So I'm just gonna like do that, trying to get my lips a bit like wider. She goes quite neutral, but neutral red, so quite normal to a natural skin colour. And then I want to overdraw like sideways, so it's like the lips come out a bit more. So let's go. And now let's fill in what we've outlined. I feel like I don't look like plastic, but I just feel like a prettier version of myself. And I don't know whether that's because things are lower or whether that's because I just have blue contacts on. But what she does wear is lip gloss, so I'm gonna get some of that. This one from Dior that my friend found on the floor. That's not a joke. My lips have had worse. Haven't done eyeliner, oh my god, so I'm gonna do eyeliner, mascara and lashes, and I'm back in 2 secs. Cool. So I've applied a lash, applied eyeliner. I feel like this looks just like me, but with blue contacts on. Unless you can find any different. If you see any differences, please leave them in the comments. But it's just, I feel like it's just like a really slight refinement on what I normally do on my face. The lip's wider, the nose is wider, the jawline comes in further, like angles in like this. It doesn't go like downwards. The jawline's actually like more or less my jawline. Like here's where the fat starts. That's pretty much it. The eye, I guess maybe we should just do the eye higher, but I quite like it quite low like this. See, I don't know if she does this on her face, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add just an edge of glitter on the end of this, just so I can like bring that cut crease higher. There you go, if I just brought that like that. There you go. Really good, that like Disney-esque highlight situation going on. Cool. So yeah. Here she is. I could have spent some time doing some baby hairs as well. I can pull that off the wig, but what do you guys think? Oh, I think I look like a woman. I don't think I look like plastique at all. Lip gloss. I'm sorry, he's busy at the minute. Can you meet him for 3 o'clock? He's in a meeting. This is my fantasy of working in a like a sexy secretary. He's like, I'm gonna sleep with your husband. Yes. Sleep with your wife too. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm just a secretary. Honestly, with that secretary, sometimes you wouldn't know what to do. Oh. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving this. So anyway, thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what kind of looks you want me to do next. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. Love you a long time. Bye. This is just my normal face, but with like a blue contact. Then my normal face is stunning.